When a person dies, the process for funeral preparation has become routine. If someone dies outside of the hospital, an ambulance or mortuary vehicle is dispatched. Typically, the body is placed in a bag made of tarpaulin, heavy fabric, or some type of plastic. The zipper is placed to the side and not the top as commonly seen in film. This is so the body does not have to be lifted into the bag, but so that the bag can be rolled easily under the deceased. In the body bag, the corpse is then transferred to the nearest hospital or funeral home. With modern technology, the body is then stored in a refrigerator until it can be prepared for visitation, cremation, ceremony, and/or release to family. When European settlers came to the area of Hall County, establishing this type of procedure with the dead was important. Death was common, and the average lifespan, if one lived beyond infancy, was approximately 50 years. Without medical advancements, many women died in childbirth or from disease. Men were also susceptible to disease, and work accidents were also a common cause of death. When a person died, it was necessary to remove the body from the death location and transport it to a more suitable place, such as their home or mortuary. Funeral homes, like that of the Jacobson Funeral Home in Danenbrog, Nebraska, had the proper tools to care for the dead. This body basket was used to carry the deceased out of the home or death location to the funeral home for preparation of a funeral and burial. The basket and funeral home belonged to James P. Jacobson, who opened his business in 1909. The basket is made entirely of wicker and was manufactured by the Undertaker's Supply Company of Chicago, Illinois, around 1915. A handle on each side was used to help carry the basket, which would be placed on a wagon or hearse for transport. This made moving the body much easier as the basket was light and the lid could be closed to give dignity to the family and deceased. This system could also be used if the family wished for the body to be moved to the home for viewing before burial. However, it was not the best scenario if evidence needed protection or the body was diseased. Storing a body may also have been tricky. During winter months, when the ground was too hard for a burial to take place, the deceased would be stored in the family cellar, barn, or another outbuilding until the ground thawed. Ice was used to slow down the decay and help preserve the body in the days before the burial. If the body were left in the home, the family would prepare the deceased for the burial themselves. A coffin would be delivered to the home and the dead would be placed inside the coffin. Wreaths and arrangement of flowers were fashioned around the body to ease the scent of decay. If the family had no photographs of the person who had died, a photographer would be called to immortalize the image of the deceased. Some coffins were even equipped with windows so that the body could be viewed through glass. Today, most visitations and funerals take place in a funeral home or church. Preparations are paid for and taken care of by a trained staff who will care for the deceased to make the time easier on the family and friends.